Happy Tuesday for Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. This is Jennifer.
And this is Jules.
And we're at Retreat.
We're at Retreat. I'll turn mine around.
Yeah.
We're at Retreat.
Jules made these awesome cups for us. We had the cups. These are from 2018 Retreat.
Something like that, yeah.
And
2018.
she made the cool cutouts on her Cricut.
Yay!
So this is going to be a slightly different video. Jules is going to show what she did, and I'm going to show what I did. Maybe not in that order. I can't remember now.
You're going to go first.
And then we're going to edit our videos, and you get 2 for the price of 1.
That's right.
Cool. So
Two for the price of 1.
So, I don't know, 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I basically just decided to come to Albuquerque, and we worked it out, and I made plans, bought plane tickets, and I'm here. I've been here since, you were already here.
I live here. Not here, but I live here in Albuquerque.
So, I've been here since Thursday, and we have had fantastic time. We did some sightseeing, we did some cool stores, and we've done a lot of sewing. We've been doing some cat sitting, so we have a buddy that Jules already knew, and now I think he's my friend now. We'll see.
I think he is.
He did try to eat me the first day, but I think we're good now. He's actually over there bathing now. He's precious. We'll have to try to get some video.
That's true.
Of Zane.
We'll insert a Zane video
for
as
sure.
well. I originally was not planning to make any more Project Linus tops until I had quilted the ones I had. But now that I'm kind of back in quilting mode and I've got the project room much more functional, which...
Hogwarts stairs.
Yes. Jennifer has met the Hogwarts stairs. She has gotten to be in there.
I've seen the Hogwarts stairs, guys. I've seen them. I have seen them.
And it is much more conducive to getting quilting done.
Very organized.
So... now that I have that ready to go, I decided, yes, I will go ahead, and I had some personal projects I was going to work on, and I did work a little bit on that, but for the most part, I just made more Project Linus tops. And my stuff that I did is here, and I'll be showing you those Linus tops next week in my weekly video.
But that's super not all she did, because she started with that giant personal project.
That's correct. So... how this whole thing, part of how this whole thing came together is I was already committed to cat sitting during Memorial Day weekend for a friend and former co-worker who I cat sit for occasionally. And when Jennifer reached out to me regarding doing our getting together and flying into town for a BFF retreat.
Basically, I said, I'm coming to Albuquerque.
We're both fully vaxxed. I'm coming to Albuquerque, and we're going to spend some time together.
Yes, exactly.
This needs to happen. And I was like, well, I'm supposed to cat sit next week. Maybe we can house sit in addition to cat sitting, because he's going to be out of town.
Yeah, and we're both cat people, so...
we're both cat people, and so my friend was totally, he was totally amenable to that. So that worked out great. He was like, sure. But he wasn't leaving town until Saturday. So I got us a hotel room, a suite, sort of-ish. Place,
yeah, it's good enough.
in a nice centrally located place near a lot of like restaurants and a lot of walking we could do.
Oh, it was perfect.
And I got us a hotel for the first 2 nights, and that actually worked out great because we had time to just like catch up.
I mean, it's been
sort of process the last 2 years.
It had been almost 2 years, so yeah.
Before we tried to actually sew something. So
yes,
that was
exactly.
Good.
Yeah.
And so we did that. And prior to that, when we made this decision, I had a quilt that I had started, the chocolate box quilt that I showed you the first block of a couple of weeks ago, the rock and roll quilt. I had that, I bought that fabric last year for, like I said, this same former coworker. When this came together and he made it possible, we were basically using his house as an Airbnb.
Yeah.
For a few nights.
We've been here for, a couple days now.
We've been here since Saturday.
And our sewing stuff out of frame is everywhere.
It's everywhere, and his kitty is right there, hanging out with my Acu quilt, and with his owner's new quilt. For several years I've been cat sitting for this person, but this is a kitty that he adopted after he lost his last kitty to old age. And this kitty is a handful, I will say. But he is a sweet cat, and he's a beautiful, handsome cat. And he just needed to get used to us, and then he was
trust
good
issues,
to go.
but yeah, we're good now, I think.
So I decided it was time to finish that. When we made this decision, I decided it was time to finish that quilt that I bought all the fabric for last year, the chocolate box quilt. And I did actually finish that, and I will show you some awesome photos that we took. I bound it right here. In our room where we were doing our retreat.
I mean, like 4 feet this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a balcony outside here. And so I took some photos this morning of that.
So when you see those, I'm holding it and crouching down behind the balcony. I hope my head's not in the top. I don't know, because I'm in my pajamas. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We had to get the sunlight where we could get it because a thunderstorm was moving to town.
A good chunk of the day.
And so I got that done, and Jennifer made the label on her embroidery machine for me, and I bound it and machine stitched it. Was the first thing I worked on at retreat this year, and she did the hand stitching for me.
Yeah, label. Yeah.
And then she had a great idea that we should take the leftover fabrics of the rock and roll quilt, and we should, sorry, we're watching the kitty.
We're watching the cat, make sure he's not eating anything he shouldn't. Hey, buddy.
She suggested we take some of the leftover fabrics and that we make, a cat quilt for him, a companion quilt for him as well. And that would be a collaborative effort, and also an additional, thank you card. Basically, for letting us stay here. He is now currently sprawling all over my AccuQuilt dies.
I'm totally distracted. He's being really cute.
He's taking a bath on top of the AccuQuilt dies, so that's awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
privacy, it's fine.
That's distracting. But we got that done.
Yes.
And so I got all my quilts done here, and I'll show you those next week. But this, thanks to Jennifer's awesome suggestion, I had one block left over, as you do, when you screw up all your math. And so this is Zane's quilt. Zane is the name of the kitty. He's a gray Russian blue, and so his name is Zane Gray. And
which is still funny.
Zane Gray the cat.
It's not going to stop being funny.
I know. And so he gets some of the same fabric. He gets a quilt. The back is from the leftover strips. Can you see it? Yes.
You can see it. And there's this little label.
Go there.
I bet you can. Yeah, but we're good.
And we're going to go wash that in just a sec.
Yeah.
So that he can sleep on it and we can leave it for him.
Yeah.
It's exciting. But we're very grateful. We're very grateful to this person for letting us basically use his house as an Airbnb. His quilt is done and washed and ready to go, and I will show you pictures next week.
It's super awesome, yeah.
And his kitty quilt for Zane is done, and we're going to go wash it right now.
Yeah.
While we drink our margaritas. And clean up our mess.
Yes.
Because we kind of need to clean up. There's
tomorrow,
thread everywhere.
Tomorrow we have to part ways, and I have to fly home, and...
No.
I know.
And I have a job interview on Wednesday morning. Just to give you an update on that front, so.
Which we've known, almost, I think the first day. We found out the first day.
They called me the first day to schedule the interview,
so. we've known this whole time that was going to happen, so.
Yep. So that's been scheduled, so yeah. That's ready to go, and that's it. I think that's it.
It's been amazing.
We've had a great time.
We always do.
Gosh, we did walking. We walked everywhere. We went to the Rio Grande Nature Center, along the Rio Grande River.
Yeah.
Rio Grande River, and it was nice. It was just nice to just get out and.
Well, we just hung out for 2 days. We didn't immediately get in and start sewing, which is what we normally do. We had time to hang out.
We had time to hang out while we were waiting for the Zane B&B to open up.
Freaking years, so we had stuff to catch up on. I mean, we talked. We talk literally all day, every day.
Right.
But we haven't been together in 2 years.
This is it. So.
Yeah.
We are.
I know.
Yay. We don't want it to end.
I know. We never do. We never do.
But,
I know.
Here's to the rest of 2021 and going into 2022 and hopefully getting a lot more of this crap done. So
Vaccinations, guys.
get vaxxed.
Get vaccinated.
Get vaxxed so you can hug.
I mean, you gotta hug your best friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the worst.
And that's it for
Here
me.
we are. Yeah. And that's it for me.
And we will see you next week for Talk to Me Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh my God. There you go. Pose, baby. Pose.
Hey, buddy.
It's all about you now.
You're so cute.
It's all about you now. You're our little...
Yeah, look at that little gray dumpling.
There's our cat cameo right there.
You bet. I mean, like, I know.
I will edit that out.
So we're like you need to be.
I'm not that short, but yes.
No. I mean, like.
So you're going to be here.
That's not what I meant.
There you go.
I'm trying.
Hold on, you're grabbing mine
sorry,
too.
sorry.
Sorry.
Are we ready? Are we prepared? Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna hit record if you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, I'm recording. Ready? Is yours recording?
Mine's recording. Mine's been recording
yours-
all of this.
Outtakes.